Why is it, do you suppose, that we're saving half a canoe? Then again, why are we saving a door on which the words malt room are printed? Could it be that we wanted to salvage the hardware? That's probably it. Welcome once again to the Loft here at Ask This Old House, where we throw nothing out. Ooh, look at this door. Perfect for a wine cellar. Now, I wanted to thank you folks for sending in your cards and letters and emails. Thousands of them. Keep them coming because they are the lifeblood of this show. Doesn't matter whether your house is 2 weeks old or 200 years old. Write us. Oh, Roger, that's a lot of ivy.
No, Steve. This is a lot of ivy. Oh, number 461. This is it. And I'm looking for Mark. Hey, Mark.
You must be Roger.
Roger Cook from Ask This Old House. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah? Now, we got your email. Said you have an ivy problem.
That's right.
I don't see much of an ivy problem here.
Well, you know, Roger, it's not that bad on this side, but if you take a look at the other three sides of the house, it's pretty bad.
All right, well, show me.
Okay, come this way.
How long you been in the house?
Been in the house just about 3 days now.
3 days?
That's right. We just moved in.
Wow. How old's the house?
1925.
1925.
Yep.
Well, you got some ivy.
That's right.
A ton of it. See these berries?
Yeah.
This identifies it as porcelain ivy.
Okay.
Amelopsis pedunculata.
Okay.
A Latin name for what that's worth. But look at this. Someone took this ornamental vine and they trained it all the way along the siding.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing? It's just attached right underneath the siding.
That's scary.
Scary. Look at it. Right underneath the siding.
Wow.
Get what I'm saying?
I do.
So you want to take this all off?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're worried about. We're worried about the vines getting underneath the siding, doing more damage than has already been done, and not to mention the bugs and the bats and the birds that are in there.
Well, I see a lot of vine here, but I'm not seeing any place that's attached to the ground, Mark.
Well, if you keep walking right around to your right, there's a pretty big root over here that you might want to take a look at.
Wow, look at this. Yep, that's the original stock. But look at this. It's grown so much behind your gutter, it's actually pushing on your gutter.
Right. And that's kind of what we're afraid of.
Are you really sure you want to do this, Mark?
I think so. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm more worried about the damage that it can still do to the house than anything else.
Yeah, but you got a lot of work ahead of you. You got to think about it. Look back here. You not only have low work, you have high work. And doing work off a ladder, and then the risk of pulling off some of the siding when you're taking these vine off or damaging the siding.
That's right.
Even if you go through all that, look at this. See this vine? See how these tendrils attach themselves?
Yeah.
It's like little tiny sneakers holding it. It's like Spider-Man shot a web against your house, and the vine won't let go.
That's right.
So after you pull it off, you have all these little tendril marks left. And look at this. Even if you scrape them off, look at the staining left behind.
Yeah.
Okay? So you may end up with a whole paint job to be done on this house.
Right.
You're up for that?
I think so. I know it's pretty daunting, but I'm ready to get started.
I can't talk you out of it?
I don't think so.
You're a little too anxious for me now.
That might be. I'm a first-time homeowner.
First time, 3-day homeowner.
That's right.
All right, come on out front. The ladder company dropped off some ladders. We'll get started.
Great.
Mark, the first thing I want you to notice about these ladders is these stabilizer bars. He's put these big wide bars on, and what it does is when you go up the ladder, keeps it from wiggling side to side.
Okay.
Now, I told him we were going to be working on a house with aluminum siding. So he gave us these big pads. So what that's going to do is stop us from denting the siding or even breaking it, ripping it off the building.
That's a good thing.
So the first ladder we're going to put up is a corner ladder.
Okay.
See how it's this special bracket?
Yep.
This is going to fit right on the corner of the house. So you grab that end.
Okay.
Okay. You take and walk your end in. All right, right there looks good. Take a turn it sideways. All right, now, you're the most important part. You're footing the ladder. You have to hold that in while I bring the ladder up.
Okay.
Okay? Keep your foot right on it. Okay, now it's up. I'm going to turn it. Okay, now what I want to do is get it to rest right against the corner of the house. Super. Now we want to make sure that the level of the base is good and strong. Now, you see how high that peak is up there?
Yeah.
The next step is we're going to put a ladder jack on and run a plank across so we can reach up to the high spots.
Sounds good.
These have been around a long time, and what they do is make it easy to attach a plank to the ladder. So you're going to take this up top.
Okay.
I'll foot the ladder. I want you to go up to about the height of the ridge. Slide that over the top rung and then line it up with the bottom rung, and it should slide right into place. All set?
Yep.
Well, come on down and we'll get the plank. We ordered up one of these aluminum planks. They're really good to work off of. You can slide it to me a little bit. Much lighter than wood and much better traction. And I'm just going to secure it in place, and we're ready to prune.
Great.
Well, I'm glad I got a 9-foot homeowner in this case, because you're going to get to do the real tall part.
All right.
Now we're going to take and just start peeling this off. Very easy, working your way down. Now remember, if you feel any resistance, stop. Those hand pruners I gave you,
Yep.
Stop and cut. We don't want to ruin any of this siding, okay?
Okay.
Nice and easy. Don't leave anything behind. Now, one thing you're going to find, Mark, these dead pieces are going to be harder to get off, because unlike the live ones, they're just going to break into little bitty pieces as you go along. Hey, that all came down. That's terrific.
Great. That's a good start.
Well, let's see if we get lucky on this side.
Sounds good.
Now remember, don't pull so hard on the vine you pull yourself off the ladder.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Mark, I can't believe how easy this is coming off, and it hasn't grown up under the siding at all.
I think we did get lucky.
We're not getting all the little sneakers off, and that may prove to be the hard part. Well, I really think you got the hang of it, and those stabilizers make it safe. They're going to save your life. Now, I'm going to go out to the car and see if I can get something to get rid of these sneakers.
Sounds good.
I brought a little bit of everything to try to get these things off, because to be honest with you, I've never dealt with these little sneakers before. Right now, I'm using a heavy-duty cleaner with an abrasive sponge, and it doesn't seem to be taking off the sneakers, but it seems to be working great on your paint.
Sure does.
I don't think that's going to work.
No.
Let's try a scraper.
Okay.
Right in here, we got a whole bunch of them. Taking the paint off again.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's a lot of work, too.
Sure is.
I got one other thing I want to try. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Well, looks like pulling the vine off was the easy part.
That's right.
Well, I got a secret weapon. You scraped it down pretty good, but there's still a lot of stuff left.
There is.
This is a palm sander. We're going to try this now. $120 grit sandpaper, and look at the difference.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, it's taken some paint off with it.
Yeah.
That means a prime coat and a finish coat.
So that means paint the whole house twice, huh?
Paint the whole house. You up for it?
I'm up for it.
Now, for these large stems, we're going to use loppers. They make quick work of a large one.
Okay.
So we're going to cut it right out. And what I want you to do is cut it back all the way to the ground.
Okay.
Then next spring, when it leaves out at the ground level, take an herbicide and paint it on the leaves. That's going to go down through the stem and kill it all the way down through the roots.
Great.
Well, you got a little left to do, and I can't stay any longer.
Okay.
Got to go. Well, I'm going to leave you my card. Any questions, call. But more importantly, when you paint this, I want you to email me a photo.
I'll do that.
Have a good time.
Thanks, Roger.
And now, it's time for What Is It?
All right, gentlemen. The first object for today is a heat-treated metal thing that's got a waffle face on it, and this will give it away. It's got a machine.
I'm very familiar with these, actually. In all the best restaurants. I mean, you eat out often.
I do. Yeah.
You know how they pat the butter? They just have that nice little finish on the butter. That's what it is.
Oh, good one.
You always wondered how they did it.
No. Richard,
Inventive answer.
yeah, don't hurt it now. This is for high-end cabinetry. This is a pull for a real manly man's cabinet.
No, Ryder. Richard, you were close.
I know.
Yeah, it's a commercial pepper smasher.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, in restaurants, to grind the
It's a
peppers.
whole
It goes in
food
that,
thing.
you know, they come around your table. Yeah, that's what it is, right,
That's a
Steve?
chance.
So this guy in California invented a titanium hammer, and this is the head.
So it is a pepper smasher.
Yeah, that's right. A titanium
and,
pepper smash.
and in a pinch, you can finish off the butter.
That's right. Okay, the lobster.
All right, next. What do you think? Green frame.
Stop right there. The field goal kickers are always alone out on the field.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he balances the ball so that he can practice his kicks.
No,
Yeah,
I
right,
don't-
right.
I
No
don't think
chance.
so, Ryder.
Okay, thanks so much for
Didn't
playing.
work it out.
Throw that out of here.
Well, I don't think it's complete, but this is an antenna that you can reach the Kremlin with.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Tom, thanks for playing. Thanks for
You're
playing.
hearing voices, are you?
This is for finding water. you go around. It's a divining rod.
Yeah.
Strike
Right on.
three, find water.
All right, you want to give me a hand? Come on, hold this.
Give
Hold
you a
the bag
hand. We
over.
don't even know what it is. How are we going to give you a hand?
I'll talk you through it. Come on. Come up here.
Oh, I get it.
You've always wondered how to get those.
You've got a really big
Lives.
dog.
Yeah, that's right.
This is for pooping.
This is for
It's poop.
All right. So,
yeah, see?
here you come.
I told
We
you.
just happen to have some leaves here for you. Okay. So,
Oh, that's
you don't have to bend
really
down.
handy.
Isn't that great?
All right, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, Rich. All right.
Not sold in store.
Well, I guess this is it. They said it was on the top floor. Let's take a look. Number 9. There it is right there. That's what I'm looking for. Chris, Tom Silva, Ask This Old House. How are
Christian
you?
Hansen, come on in.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I love the color.
Thanks.
This is great.
Hi, Tom. I'm
Tom,
Mary.
this is Mary.
Happy
Mary,
birthday.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
It's a
you.
great place. This is the main room.
Yeah,
It
this
is?
is where we spend most of our time.
Our living
Show me around.
room.
Oh, kitty. Hi, kitty.
This is Carlos Delgato.
Carlos. How are you, Carlos? So show me around a little bit.
Okay. Well, this is our living room. It's
This
the
is-
biggest room in our condo
All
here.
your entertaining is
That's
done
right.
here. That's
That's
nice.
right.
That's nice.
And this is
room.
our little kitchen in here that we're still doing some work on, but you know,
Well, that's
it works
great.
for us for now.
What else you got, Chris?
Well, down here they got the hallway, and
Ooh, a pretty
just
blue. Fix
Yep.
the colors. Who fixed the colors?
Mary surprised me with this a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
My
We love
first time
surprises.
painting.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, nice
our
big,
bedroom.
nice big bedroom, home office also.
Yeah, yeah. There's
this
got
is
everything
great.
in here.
This is nice. This is nice.
Thank you.
Well, I got your email about a window in a bathroom you have
Yes.
trouble with.
Yes, it's right around the corner here.
All
I'll
right.
show you.
Well, I'll follow you. Ooh, nice
As
little
you can see,
bathroom.
it's a little beat up.
A little soaking tub. Can I step in this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't seen one of these for a long time. Double hung, frosted glass. Seems to work all right. Top sash work. Yeah, a little rough, but it works. Bottom sash seems like it's really is in bad shape, and I'm concerned about this horizontal surface being wood, and it's a window stool that's really taking on too much water. There's mold and mildew. This stop bead is not holding up well with the rain and the shower water. I'm concerned, I'm actually surprised that the sill and the frame itself is as in good a shape as it is with all the water. The stomp panel is breaking loose too, so I think we need to really discuss this problem. Why don't we
Yeah,
come out in the
all right.
other room and do that? So let me get it straight, Christian. Do you rent this apartment?
No, we own. We've had it for a couple of years, and in total, the association is 130 units.
So you guys are planning on staying here for a while?
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
Well, that's good. Well, if it was me and I owned this, I would recommend, because of the conditions, it's a shower stall. The window's going to get wet on the inside and the outside. I would recommend using a solid vinyl window and also solid PVC trim around the window so you don't have to worry about the water.
Okay.
All right, because of where it is, I would say that we also need to use safety glass.
With safety glass.
Well, safety glass means that if you should break the glass, it'll fall and break in little pieces as
Okay.
opposed to big chunks of glass. Also, I would say obscured glass for privacy. And insulated glass so you won't get the cold air falling on you in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Now, it can be pricey. I would guess, well, probably a little over $300.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think?
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
I would agree.
I think it's worth it too. All right, well, if you think you want to do it, then I need to find it. Go to a supplier. Also, find out how long it's going to take because I'll have to order it. It's going to be a custom-made window, so that means
Yeah.
I'll have to measure for it. And then we'll come back, and I would guess 2 or 3 weeks, and you can help me put it in.
Sounds good.
You up for that?
Good.
Have to figure out a way to pay for it, huh?
Let's go measure.
All right. Hey, Tom, how'd you make out?
I got it, Christian. I may need some help.
Great, I'll be right down.
Okay. All right, Christian. As Roger Cook would say, you have to destruct before you can construct.
All right.
So we're going to start taking it apart. Ooh. Broke right apart there, Christian. See that? It's in bad shape. Okay, now I want to remove this old storm window frame. It came off pretty easy.
All right. I'll grab that from you.
Okay. Gotta make sure nothing falls. We're working over the sidewalk. I don't want anything to fall.
All right, here we go. Put your hands in there.
Goodbye, window.
All right.
I don't want to drop these on the street. These are the weights that make the windows go up and down easily. If
Oh,
these
yeah, I can
fall,
see
they'll
that.
kill somebody, that's for sure. All right, Christian, I want to insulate this weight cavity because this will definitely be cold if we don't get some type of insulation in it. So why don't you pass me that? Hopefully we can get this to go all the way to the top.
Oh, you wouldn't think there'd be much draft getting into there, huh?
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised, Christian. Every crack makes a difference.
So, Tom, what's with the cock there?
Well, this is to make a seal against the new window in the back of the old face frame. And this is actually a butyl caulking, and this will stay soft. I want to make sure that it is flexible at all times. All right, Christian, I need that red can of foam.
There you go.
This will expand and actually become a great insulator under the window.
Oh, okay.
I also put a bead of foam in the expander. This will set on top of the window. All right, Christian, let's have that window.
There we go.
Now we'll drop this on top and get this stuff on you. It's sticky as all heck. Get this in there. Gently put it on it. Right there, perfect. Okay, Christian, let's lock this window. There we go. Okay, you ready? Now you gotta pass it to me. This is the hard part. Now, can you get that side?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna tilt it back to me. Put the bottom in the window opening. Always wonder if it's gonna fit. Okay, now
hope so.
gently push it in and hope it doesn't fall to the street. Perfect.
Wow, I'm impressed. That fits just like a glove. Wait till Mary sees that.
Once in a while, we get lucky.
Hey, Mary?
Yeah.
Come here, check it out.
What do we got here?
How do you like your new window?
Oh, that's great.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Mary, but we're not finished yet.
All right, well, you made good progress.
What's the deal here?
These are 2-inch stainless steel screws that hold the window into position. I've got one on the top and one on the bottom on each side. All right, Christian, that's actually an insulation that you're going to put right in between the old jamb and the new unit. All right, I'm going to start on the trim. Mary, I'm sorry to be cutting in your living room, but there isn't a lot of options.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll vacuum it up later.
Okay, great.
Now, what about painting the window?
Yes, the window is vinyl, and you can paint it. Just use the latex paint and stuff it up a little bit with some sandpaper.
And what about painting this trim here?
This trim is not wood, you may think it is, but it's solid PVC. This plastic can be painted. It comes primed from the factory, but I would recommend priming it and painting it any color you want.
Great.
All right, how you doing on that caulking, Christian?
Pretty good.
All right, I got the stool already. Nice thick bead, yep. Right across the whole bottom. All right, that's perfect.
All right.
Now that bead of caulking is going to make a real good seal against the water coming from the shower. The trim, PVC, that really doesn't care about water. Oh yeah, that's a good seal there. All right, pass me my gun there, Christian.
Here you are. Look at that thing, huh?
Yeah, this is an electric power gun. Beautiful. All right, I'm getting ready to put the window stops on, but I want to run a good bead of caulking around that too. So they'll be watertight.
This stuff is great. Now, where do you get this stuff?
Well, you buy it in square stock at a lumber yard, and then you mill it the profile that you want. Well, what do you think?
Oh, it looks fantastic. It's going to make quite a difference.
Well, I'm going to leave the painting to you guys.
Oh, yeah? We can take care of that, no problem.
Beautiful.
That looks excellent.
Yeah, it looks great. You wouldn't even know it looking from here.
Yeah, terrific.
Well, Mary and Kristen, what do you think?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, it looks good from out here, too.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, it was a lot of fun.
You think we could interest you in coming by and doing some other projects?
Well, why don't you make a list and write us? And if we've got time, might be a long time, but we may come back and visit you. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Nice job, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Happy homeowners.
Very happy. So how did you get the window to fit so precisely?
It's all in how you measure, Steve. But it's not with a tape measure. Let me show you. I take a couple of short sticks. I take one stick and I lay one end against the jamb. I take the other one and I push this one against the jamb. And I simply make a mark, a common mark on both sticks. I take these two sticks and I do the same thing at the top and the bottom. If it varies at all, I take the shortest distance and then I can have a measurement to measure by easily.
What about up and down?
I do the same thing, only I want to make sure that I measure outside here, which is the sill, not on top of the stool, and I go all the way up and I measure into the head jamb line.
Great tips, Tom.
I see.
You've just spent another half hour with Ask This Old House, so keep those cards and letters coming in. And until next time, I'm Steve Thomas.
And I'm Tom Silva.
For Ask This Old House. That's a great tip. A couple of sticks. Couldn't be simpler.
Works the best.
Email your questions to our online address, asktoh@pbs.org, or write to us, care of This Old House Magazine, 1185 Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York, 10036. And thanks.